Someone find me 1950s clip art guy memes. So anyway, that's what I've been rolling around in my head. Really just very recently, like, I don't know, half an hour ago, I went, hey. I haven't looked too hard into the 2D face rig, but as far as I can tell, it's leagues easier than 3D face rig. So, we'll see. Anyway, we're here. Last time, we were down here. And we made some buildings. We got an inn over here and a shop over here. And a couple people were bothered that I didn't even think about setting this up as an actual hotel. And the main reason I didn't do that was I didn't want to mess with this 3-wide door. Like, to do that, I would have to make that an actual doorway instead of have it open like this. Man, I can't think of anything to do that would make that could cross a 3-wide door. But we got done out here. We got this pattern on the ground. We got this over here. Got our bridge started. Really, this would just kind of extend until forever. Oh, still got the Utopia music. I sure do. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, 2D face rig is also more popular. I feel like it's more popular because it's easier. Like, I feel like that's why. So at some point we need to extend that out, and I'll worry about that later. But right now, we need to head up here and start work on this. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is to start on this side and make the raised up room, which I think is just like a little room like this over here. Let's worry about that. And then maybe see what we can do over here, too. Handle this little raised up bit over here. And work our way down to the chapel. I don't know what's going on otherwise. We'll figure that out. Okay, so in order to do that, we need pictures. So back to... make the rigs look good. Honestly, I don't know. Like, as far as looking good, I feel like the 2D rigs look super stiff. Because they are, at the end of the day, a still image that's being deformed. I don't know. I think we could get something good, though. I think we could make that guy look alright. That'd be hard. That'd be a little rough because, like, I'd have to have a camera pointed at me. But, like, where do I look? I can't look at... Like, right now, I can't look at the computer because I'm turning my head. So, like, I'm looking at a TV now, and then I have to turn my head 90 degrees to look at the chat. Hey, you're at the mercy of the engine's lighting, rendering, and handling. That depends entirely on how well you rig it. Like, that's on you. That's nothing on the engine. The problem is people got to know how to render and rig well. Like 3D is just harder. I think it is. It's just harder. I barely know how to 3D. I certainly don't know how to like rig and animate. I used to know how to do a lot of that in Animation Master. Animation Master was a program I used years ago. Years and years and years ago. But it's spline-based modeling. Or Animation Master is spline-based modeling, which made it real easy to slap some models together real quick and have something that looked kind of decent. It was real easy to animate. Animation was done in the same program. The biggest problem is that Animation Master didn't cooperate with other programs or engines or anything well. So, like, if you wanted to do anything outside of Animation Master, it was a nightmare to work with. Barely functional. But, like, internally, in Animation Master, it was super nice. And I did so much modeling in Animation Master. Anymore, like, everybody uses Blender, and I cannot get into Blender. I absolutely cannot get into Blender. I tried. It's just so immensely un-user-friendly that, like, if you want to get into Blender... Oh, there's a thing up there. I'll get to that later. I'm not worrying about stuff that high. What's going on over here? Is that a staircase? That is. And, like, I'm sure if I used Blender enough, I would eventually wrap my head around it and it would be super sleek. Like, I'm sure. But for how I use it, which is casually when I have a little bit of free time, I poop around in something. No. Blender is absolutely not for me. It's kind of weird. So what I did find was a program that I've known about for quite some time, but a program called Metascoia. And Metascoia is actually not... It's a lot more user-friendly. It's not quite the level of industry standard that Blender has kind of become. But it's a lot more user-friendly, and I feel like it's a lot more... It works for someone like me a lot better. who's just kind of pooping around and doing what I can do. Man, what is even going on over here? Is this supposed to be a wall, or is it open, or did it used to be stairs? Like, what's going on here? It looks like it's supposed to be open. Oh, thanks for the resub, Dresman. Yeah, what's going on here? Like, this is lower than that, so at some point they catch up, but it's hidden by friggin' grass and heck, I don't know what. Alright, well, this'll probably be enough for us to get started, at least. And we can just come back when we need more. Who else is looking forward to sleeping tonight? Oh, have I been faring as an essential warrior? An essential warrior. As an essential worker. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Like, thankfully, I'm not out there with all of the guests. So, I don't have that looming over me. I'm just interacting with the other workers. Since I'm in the back room. And that can get irritating because a lot of them don't take this as seriously as they need to. As seriously as they should. And, like, between seeing them running around, like, the second they get off the sales floor, take this mask off, I can't breathe with this thing on. Yeah, you're also keeping me not sick, you piece of crap. It wouldn't bother me so much if these weren't people that, like, I've worked with plenty, and I knew and was even friendly with. And now I see this, and, like, I'm just getting more angry at everyone as the days go on. Okay, so a lot of these we don't even need anymore. Let's get rid of most of these. There's a delete. Delete. Okay, if you're gonna delete like that, then let's start up here. Okay, those are good, those are good. We can delete you. I'll keep that one. Some of those could be useful. There we go. Been a little while since I deleted screenshots. Alright, so this is one of the first ones we're looking at. So let's see what we got here. Hey there, Sinnel Coolidge. Glad to have you here. Try picking up the stone portal near the dock with the gloves. I wonder if I can move that. Okay, so I think I'd have the stairs going to full height. Yeah, I do, okay. So stairs go to full height, and then I got these, which look like they just go back a little bit. And we have that goes back a little bit to these. And then it looks like beyond that is wall. Yeah, the next one out is wall. Okay, so we got wall here. I do not actually know what the front looks like. But I do know that this wall here is going to be this wall here. So let's take another quick look at what we got. So that goes up to, and then we have a floor spot. And then we got you there. And that bands around. So I'm just going to go up to the band. Oh, this... No, I hacked it up. I hacked it up. Hey, can I, like, do... I wanted to aim up one, and I was hoping it would give me the blocks in first person, but whatever, I guess. Give me that. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. Any idea what this space was theoretically used for? Who knows? Okay, so that is also actually the front of the castle. I do not know what that little spot there looks like on the outside. Maybe I'll look into that when I get back. But we at least got this right. So there, that's doing that. So this goes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. 8 and then out 2. $10 from Platinum Venus. Thank you. Says Happy Friday. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Want a bath, want a bath. Look, we all want things, okay? You want a bath, I want a castle. We're just gonna have to learn to deal. Alright, so the back end of this now. That looks like a flat wall, which is weird. So that goes out 2. When it goes out, we do have the bottom block on the bottom, fittingly. So that's 2 and then 5? And I think that left wall is supposed to be flat. It's hard to tell, but I do think that's supposed to be flat. Dang it, I gotta go back out and get more information already. Okay, so we got 2. It looks like that goes flush up against the wall. So there's our 5, and then that gets filled in. Probably with regular blocks, yes. I just need more of those. $10 in from Drazvin. Thank you. Says, hello, Naka. Hope life is treating you well. Ooh, using the pencil. Using the pencil to blueprint something just so you can look at it from multiple angles. Ooh, wow, I did not think of that. Whoa. That's a thing. Okay, so I think that's that wall. And I think this other wall is flush. No, it's not flush. Well, poo gas. It looks like there may be like one block in the corner. Like I think that does that there, and then we have a wall here. Like I think this is what we have. Wow, I went through 50 blocks already. Yeah, I think this is what we have. It's hard to tell though. Oh, that's a different angle. Will that one help? So that goes straight back to there where I can see that. And then that looks like that wall is in one. Like that looks like it, but like I think this is what it is. I think this is what we got. Yeah, that would make the most sense if that was like that. That's probably why I made it that way. And then I don't know what the other side of this is doing. So we're just going to leave that as it is for the moment, and we may have to come back and fix it. If we do, then that's fine. Okay, so we don't know what's going on in there. That at least puts the bottom under that. And we'll figure out the rest of this later. So over here now. Okay, so it looks like their back, it does something. So we do the same kind of thing where this goes here. And beyond that, I think we just fill it the heck in. Just one block all the way around, and I think that'll make, like, just from here that way. Not even all the way, maybe like here to here to here. But I think filling that in will make our lives a little bit easier. So let's go get a bunch more wood. Won't have to worry about kind of building in the air. I'm feeling like 100 of these isn't going to be enough. Nope, gonna need another 100. That's okay, we'll use them. A few recruitable monsters I brought. I did bring consume egg. We don't need to consume egg right away, but we can. I think the saber cub is the only one that I am brought to this island, but you can bring a bunch. I mean, I didn't want that block there, but whatever. Okay, I think that'll make doing what we gotta do here a little bit easier. So we got that goes back in kind of a loop. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the loop. I need more of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the loop. And then we fill it in with a whole bunch of these that I'm gonna need more of. Oh, well. Just make 97 of them, I guess. And then go make a heck ton more of these. I feel like laying out the floor first before I lay out the walls is going to be a lot easier. And I probably should have done that the last time. But here we are. Okay, I don't know how far back these go, so I'm just going to send them back, I don't know, a little ways. Already need more. Okay, there, we got a floor. I'm gonna guess this wall works much the same as the other wall. Yeah, 3 and then an indent, and that is 8 in. That's like exactly the same. I actually don't know for a fact this does this. We know that's a 3, and then there's a wall here. So we know this is the actual wall. And that does something like that. Okay, so it sticks out 4, and there is a base. Hold on, let me take another look at that. Okay, so it sticks out 1 beyond that. And that's 4. Okay, so it looks like it's the same height. 3 blocks off the ground, and we have a band. I'm out already? Hey, Arctic Fox, how did you manage to get in? Because I was down there hitting everything I possibly could before endgame. And no matter what block I hit, it just gave me that, like, boop, and bounced off. I dug into it from the clear other side of the island, like... I could not break any stained glass either. Like, man, I tried. It's gotta be, like, one specific one that they overlooked or something, and I just missed it? Because I friggin' circumnavigated that entire thing. And I could not find a single block I could get through. Okay, so there's a 5-block wall starting there. And then that looks like 1, 2, 3 stairs. I need stairs. Okay, then we have... looks like 2 of those base on the side of the stairs, and then inside from that is 4 across, which looks like it'll be the same as that 4 across. Yeah, so we'll end up with that. It's got the same banding around it. Perfect. So we don't know what pretty much anything over here looks like. But that's fine-ish. Alright, so we got something else weird here. So after that 4, it goes in 1, 1, 2, 1, 5. 1, 1, 2, 1, 5. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 5. Once again, I have no idea what the outside of this castle looks like, so we're gonna heck with that later. That does have the second band going around. Alright, then it goes 1, 2, looks like 4 in. With the wall behind it. So this extends out to there. Looks like the next one stops 2 in from that. Then we have this little, like, U. Okay, yeah, it is just all that. And that last one goes 2 out. Got us some stairs. Looks like this just goes for a little while. I wonder if it's here that it hits? Alright, nice solid little duder there. Don't tell me where to put things. So how far back does that go? Okay, so that does that, and then we have another set of stairs here. I need more stairs. Yes, I am playing on the Switch version. Okay, got our blocks. Alright, I was over here doing something. So that goes in, looks like 9? And then into. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, into. Okay, it's really hard to tell what's going on with that gap, but I do think it's 4. Pretty sure it's 4. But this goes up to the brand. Or the band. Pope. Okay, so I think that wall's good. We don't actually know what's going on out here. I'm probably going to end up putting those blocks back, but as long as I don't actually know, I'm going to abstain for the moment with putting anything right there. So that corner's done. I can see something resembling a stair there. Alright, what's this side doing? So after that 4, it comes down 1. And then we got 1 on the corner. And that's just 5 in and 4 back. Behind it. Yep. Then got the band. And we have no idea what happens beyond that. We have the U shape. The flat pattern continues down the stairs. Sure does. And unless we want to build this wall higher, which I'm not worried too much about right this second, I think that's all the screenshots I have. So I still have no idea how this is going to work, so we're going to get to that eventually. I wonder if this is just going to be solid. That seems weird. I should probably put some torches up while I have these screenshots that tell me where torches go. So on this side, I only see one. Oh, thank you for the bits, Top Nippy. Two torch, three torch. This one is just one in. Nope. So I don't see any on that side, so there's one in on the far corner down here. And I don't immediately see any more torches. I mean, hey, this is turning into something. Hold on, gotta consume some egg. So we don't know what's going on down here. And I may want to look into some details of what's going on over here. Y'all know how when you get into an argument or something, how like friggin' 10 years later, you'll still think back to that argument and be like, man, I wish I'd said something differently or done something differently. And like you still want to, as though the argument was like an hour ago. And anything you say or think actually matters. Why is the brain like that? Like, man, that guy 10 years ago was still wrong. And he was. And I know how to better articulate that now. Man, I want to tell him how wrong he was. Okay, so this actually looks fairly simple. We can just take that straight up to the banding and follow the outside edge. Nice and easy. Right up until there. Then things get complicated. Same thing on the other side, presumably. Looks like it. We can just take it straight up to the banding. All right, what about what's going on in here? Okay, so I had it right. I had it right. So it doesn't look like there's any banding on this back wall, but otherwise it just goes in one and then goes straight across. So I was actually accurate there, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, so this wall isn't actually too thick. It's really just one thick. It's just this far bit over here is two. It's kind of the same thing over here. That goes in two, and the rest of this wall is only one thick. Don't know what's going on over here because a tree grew through it. Looks like there's supposed to be a wall there. Except, you know, trees. So I'm not too worried about what's going on over here. Oh, that resets the camera. Nice. I'm not too worried about what's going on over there. That goes in two, at least. Which shouldn't be enough for me to make like a solid wall, and that's really all I care about. Let's take a look at what we got over here. What's going on with you? Oh, goody! I have no idea what to do with this. Oh, goody. Do we have these anywhere else? So I can kind of take them as an example. Man, this is so butts. Like, it looks kind of like there would be a room in there. This one's better. The other room is weird. But then, like, what do you do with this weirdo in the corner? Ah. It's so wide here. There's really nothing else like that either. God dang it. Like, the closest thing is this up here. But even that's not... You can't get in that anywhere. Okay, so, we don't have a lot to go by, obviously. So let's see if we can tell what's what just from looking at what we can look at. So it's got a 4 wide passage on that side, 5 wide passage on this side. That doesn't quite line up with its shape, but whatever. Oh, this doesn't even go out like all the way, really. Man, I don't have the mental wherewithal right now to actually think this out and figure out what goes where and how to handle it. Like, oh boy, is this wrecked. Okay, so we can kind of assume that that side looks like this side. I think that's a fair thing, a fair statement to make. Alright, so that goes down to a fancy floor. We got the windows. That's 3, that's 3, so it's actually square. For once. That leads up to this here, which is almost nothing. And those look like they would be the corner blocks. Man, I can't zoom out the window. Yeah, so that is just the inside of the corner blocks. As expected. This room should be pretty simple to make, really. Oh, this actually extends an extra block over here. And then I can make this side go out to about here. Fine enough. And that just leaves this corner. Which is the last of the raised section. And holy crap, what are you doing with this corner? What are we doing with this corner? Okay, so we've got the genuine corner block there. This looks like a solid 2-block wall on the front of that. So, you know what I'm going to do is also assume there's a solid 2-block wall on this side. So 2 blocks all the way around. That'll give us a nice big square there in the middle. That goes out at an angle to there for reasons. Probably so it can line up there. Though I do not see the point of this block in the middle. Why not just make it square? And then over here, what is this? So we've got a solid wall. We've got a solid wall. And that wall comes over here and does wall-like things right up until it hits this. At which point I'm going to assume these two blocks here are part of the wall, and that's a solid 2 going back around there and around. But what are these? What are these 3 blocks right here? That is what is throwing me. Why are they there? What purpose did they serve? What purpose should they serve? Looks like stairs went probably right here, would be my guess. Judging by the pattern on this wall. Which we've seen before where stairs were then against this bottom block here. That makes sense with the change in tile pattern as well. But then what's going on here? These 3 blocks don't even have to exist. I was thinking maybe it was like a little armrest corner. Kind of like these. But that's weird to have only on one side. I mean, I guess the whole ceiling is gone. So maybe this could have been a wall going straight up. Like it just dipped in here. Have a wall going straight up, maybe in parallel to this over here. Yeah, maybe they did it so it lines up over here and over here. Just bump this out some so we have an exit way that looks a little more constrained. Maybe that's it. What am I motivating you to do, Spectre? I'm scared. Oh, well, that's a good thing. Alright, so what am I... Okay, so... I have no idea where to even begin over here. So I'm gonna... take a shot there. Take a shot there, and maybe that'll be enough. For me to make something up. cutscene me doesn't clear snow when I step on it. Okay, I don't know how well I'm gonna do to finish this thing up. I want to finish this bit up, but I'm also very tired. Okay, so I didn't worry about anything over here. Like, that's probably plenty good enough over here until I figure out what happens otherwise. Oh, I do remember that... we can put these blocks down here. To finish that up. We can do something similar over here. We can pretty much clear this straight up. Man, I need more everything. Hey there, dragon. That dragon Canadian? Got a Canadian dragon. How you doing? Yeah, you're starting on the first dragon quest. The first dragon quest. That is assuredly a game. It is confirmed a game. Okay, I don't remember exactly what's going on over here. I took a shot, though. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you just go around. Nothing fancy. Just get to it. $10 in from Spectre. Thank you. He says put this towards Tangle Tower. Even if you ultimately give up Fragment Friday, I want to see us finish Tangle Tower. I cannot read the remainder of your comment. Because I have to go to websites. Oh man, watching all the speed mails. Speed mail. Okay, you should be here. Gonna make me two-factor authenticate just to see this. Well, yeah, what do you think of the final version of the commission from Barry? That's right, because Spectre commissioned Barry to do one of the, like, the thumbnails for my videos, but of Dragon Quest II. I like it! Man, Ogre's so excited. Barry just seems surprised to be there. I like it, though. I think you linked it in the chat earlier. Well, now we clearly have to do Dragon Quest II at some point. That's weird. Oh, that's going to be weird because technically that thumbnail is your property now? That complicates matters. Legally. I mean, they're my characters. They're my characters, so I have the right to the characters, but that is technically your art. I don't think this goes in the rest of the way over here. Like, I think this was weird and, like, did that or something. Okay, so I need the corner pieces, and then I can finish this up. I think this was weird, and it was like two normal pieces. Okay, so I gotta make some corners. Are those base corners? Yeah, they have to be base corners. Yeah, they are base corners. Should be all I need of that. Let's turn some of you into midsections. Now I have to get up there. Because putting these up with the built binoculars is awkward. Okay, that at least gets us up to there. And we're good. And this is weird, but whatever. So let's see what we're doing over here. Okay, so that's 4 stairs wide. And then this is like mirrored. Need more stairs. Yeah, when was the last time Barry was in one of the thumbnails? It was whenever we did a series together last, and I can't remember off the top of my head when that was. Kirby, I think. Or Dungeon Explorer. I don't remember which one of those came first. Dungeon Explorer's more. Okay, Dungeon Explorer it is. Okay, so that does that. So we come in 4 on this side, we come in 4 on this side. That kind of goes back. This kind of goes back. We got stairs here. So that's doing something. So that looks like a solid wall on the left. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a solid wall. Well, I don't know. That goes in 4. Before it comes out 1. Man, I could not have taken a worse screenshot of this. Yeah, let me tell you about the first-person mode in this game. I use it so friggin' much. Just for precision. Like, I don't want to run around. I don't want to play the game in first person. But being able to hop into first person and break a specific block, or put a block in a specific place that's maybe a little hard to reach. First person mode is so nice. Like, I hop in and out of it constantly just for precision. Of course, that whole wall is friggin' busted, and I can't tell what any of it is. I could not have taken a worse screenshot of that. Oh, that's so weird. Well, I had the wrong tile selected, so I'm glad that worked out in the end. Okay, so we for sure have blocks right there. And then it comes in on that side, sitting on top of... Yeah, okay, so that's 5. It's doing that like it's supposed to. Yeah. So this side, on the other hand... instead of being straight 5, it looks like it goes in 1 and then 4. And, okay, so that's to line up with that wall. Okay, and you generally don't see these. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna do this. Oh. I'm gonna do that. That way it lines up, it looks parallel. It's also a way for me to like bring this in and get rid of this bottom bit so we don't have that awkwardly being around that corner. It's hard to tell what this was supposed to do. But I feel like I may have to run back to friggin' Moonbrook again to actually confirm what it is that I'm trying to do. You know, now that I've done some work up here, I need to, like, bring that... I need to bring the crafting table up here. Okay, I need to go... Yeah, I need to grab the crafting table and bring it up here. Did I just run out of? Okay, so if we remember, I'll try to double check this when we go back and check Moonbrook again. I feel like it's broken enough that I'm just gonna kind of have to do my best. Okay, so we do have the banding around the top, so that's cool. It looks like we do have a torch here, which also parallels that side. Good. Other side has the banding as well. Yeah. Other side has full banding too. Alright, so that looks like that, and that's actually reasonably symmetric. I need more wood. Because I need to fill in the space down here. I still don't know what's going on over here. There we go, got a nice solid ground underneath it. Yeah, like, I like this, I just want to make sure. And then we got to figure out what we're doing over here, because I'm going to have to excavate this. Most of our cathedral is under wood. You know, I kind of want to see what I can do with this outside bit first, before I dig down in there. Thank you for the resub, Dragon Lover. Hey, any way I can help out. So what are we doing in here? So we got a 3. I think I need to just fill this whole bottom with wood. I think the stairs are here. So everything beyond this needs to be wood. And that'll make working a little bit easier. Thank you for the bits, Daisy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs by the looks of it. And then on this side we have this. Doesn't look like there's going to be any real pattern. It can just kind of be all that flat tile. Yeah, so we have those three go in, and then it kind of staggers itself out. And it looks like it's those two, and then it would be a flat wall. And then I'm just going to put a flat wall here, and here, and here. So this is what I'm going to make the room. Regardless of whatever else. Oh, I can't tell if the banding continues on this side. It looks like it can continue on the inside simple enough. What is my favorite JoJo pose? I don't even have to think. My favorite JoJo pose is in part 1. It's in part 1 when crap. Been so long. I feel ashamed I can't remember his name. Zeppeli. I remembered before I found anything. Part 1. When Zeppeli first met Dio. And Zeppeli jumped up into the air. And then came down, punching at Dio. And Dio blocked the punch with one outstretched hand. Like, I don't even have to think. You want my favorite JoJo pose? That is it. It is that punch and that block. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a picture of this quickly. Come on, this is like the best pose forever. Why is it hard to find? Look, I'm sorry, I have to find this picture now. Where is it? Do I just have to go find it in the manga? Nobody's got a picture of this up on the internet for me to find real quick? Why does nobody have this picture? This is the best punch. Ah, I found it! Ah, there it is! You want my favorite JoJo pose. That right there. Like, I love this because it's so dramatic, but it's also so impractical, which is the epitome of a JoJo pose. It is dramatic, it is majestic, and it is impractical. And it is amazing. Alright, so I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing over here. I feel like it'll be relatively easy. Yeah, that's all just part of that wall. That's the part that comes in. It looks like there is banding on the outside. It looks like there is banding on the outside. Just judging by those couple little blocks on the far lower left. Those line up weird, though. Well, no, they don't. No, they don't. Yeah, that should line up with that top banding. So, okay, we can assume there is banding on the outside. We can assume there is banding on the outside. Okay, is there banding? It looks like there's banding on the inside. At least there, but not on the other side. So we've got to find a way to hide the end of the banding. If there is no banding over here... It looks like there is banding down there. So, like, I think this bottom block here, or the bottom block here, I think would be externally banded. Here we have two more up top, but also this bottom needs to be banded, at least over here. And I think this wall is banded. Yeah, that wall should be banded. So I may have to band like the bottom here and here, and then maybe not have it banded coming out of here. Need more blocks. Okay, so you will be that. So I may do that, because even though the banding, if I did want to band on the inside, it would be hidden for these 3 blocks, but this block would be visible outside. So I think it's safest to just only band around that far. Help him track. Crap. Okay, so that may be about as good as that's gonna be. Would that be square? Getting rid of this. I feel like that fits better. It would be really nice if I could put the blocks over here. If I could put the bottom banding over here. But I can't put the bottom banding right here. Ideally, I think I want to extend this out one block, but I think the idea is that they wanted it to be 3 parallel to this 3. Because otherwise these serve no purpose. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's what that's supposed to do, and then we got that done there. That wall can just go on being that wall, though it does look like there should be some lower banding along that floor. Which I think means these 2 blocks. Which means I think I want that going out this way. Actually, this one doesn't matter because you can't even see it. Okay, so you want that. That's gonna get blocked off once I bring that up. There will be upper banding there. Do I want lower banding? How's that gonna match up over here? Who knows? I don't think there's any banding in the church. Yeah, there's like no banding at all in the church. So I don't see a reason to band around the whole side that way. I'll just start this banding right here. May just have to be another thing we look at when we go back to Moonbrook and see if there's banding on the outside of this. But I don't think there is. Otherwise, that's pretty much that. Like, from here, we're starting on the lower side. Dang it. Alright, there's that. So that's doing its job. That's down here on the bottom, so it can band around that way. This block is really weird. I'm gonna take a little artistic liberty and change that block out. Because it was kind of ruined in the original one, and I feel like this is probably closer to the intention. Okay, so otherwise we don't know what's going on the outside of this. And back in here. But otherwise I think our corner is done. So we can get to work on whatever's going on over here. Okay, so I got a good staircase shot somewhere there. Okay, so that staircase just goes down by 4. And then that's the bottom. So that's the floor, and then it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where the actual floor is going to be. So where is the first staircase? Who really knows? Okay, so it looks like there are 2 flats that I can see before stairs. And I can see the first flat right there. So that means these 2 are flat. And then on this side, that is stairs. Okay, so that gets us down, and that is the actual floor of the church. As long as I'm here... Let's go ahead and fix this. Wait, what? Okay, this staircase gets pushed back 1. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, now just to work on down here. I was worried because I couldn't see. So what are we getting ourselves into down here? Okay, so it's 1 and then 3 and then the outside wall. I mean, that looks correct. That 1 is just in line. So that is going to be our wall on this side. Oh man, I'm all out. Okay, so that should do that. Let's change out this one piece. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. And these are just filled in, I guess. Crap. Alright, so how long is this room? From the stairs, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 before it starts coming in? Maybe I should just make this floor pattern first. Wait, why are these different? Okay, they're not really different. I just did that on the other side. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, let's start by just kind of plastering out a floor, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I need to make the purple block. Castle tile. Okay, so it's 2 and then 2. Looks like it's just a whole lot of 2 everything. Which, I mean, makes it easier. Yep, looks about right. Still 2, 2, 2 everywhere, going back. Alright. So we've got 4 more in the center. I feel like I'm gonna be better off just... I don't know what's gonna come of that. Okay, so staircase 3, right there. Yeah. So we got 2 in the corner, we've got the 3 there. So pillar goes there, but we got these that go here. Okay, so that looks like 3 that it goes in. So the pillars go there. Yeah, so those are just tall walls on either side of the pillar, so... So we have to fill this with purple. And we gotta put in windows. Okay, so I need more purple. Alright, so that should be all the purple. Where do the flat blocks go? Okay, the flat blocks just fill this hole inside. Okay, I'm gonna need to go the other way. Because I need... Alright, windows aside. And pillars. I also don't know how high the roof goes inside the church. Like, minimum that high, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how high I can take the walls inside the church. I can go at least 2 higher than they currently are. Okay, looks like there's a ceiling inside the end bit that's 5 high. But I don't know if that continues out here. Hey, how does one make these windows? Oh, it's probably these. Okay, so the end ones go right in here. I don't have them on me. What do I not need on me? And then where are the windows in here? So it's 3 wide, 2 from the tip? And 2 apart. I guess that's where they have to go, because it's 2 in, 2 apart, 3 wide. Yeah, I mean, they're off center. And 2 apart. So whatever. Need more windows. Here I thought 50 was too many. Wait, are they 343? I thought they were going to be like 5 higher or something. Ah, they're 454. So technically that middle one needs to be 1 higher, but I'll worry about that when I get around to making the top of this room. All right, pillars. Pillars. We need pillars. Okay, that looks like those are the only pillars. And there we go, something resembling a church. Still needs tidied up. Still needs a roof. So we also still need to look at the outside of this to see what that's going to look like. Otherwise, I think we're done with this first, like, stuck out part. Oh, I really wish I could replace these 2 blocks. All right. Let's try to pick this up. Heck! Spooky. Okay, so we'll check out Moonbrook one more time, and I think that'll probably wrap up the stream for us. Like I said before, I'm not too worried about going too high, because I don't want to mess with what the top floor is going to be. So I'm just getting the walls high enough that we know they're walls. It'll be pretty easy to go around and top them off once we know that. Okay, so I think this did exactly what I thought it did. Or exactly what I wanted it to do. This is really weird because it's starting to feel like I was in fact just here. That's weird. Do I want the 3 parallel? Or do I want this to go back one further, which throws off this parallel, but lines up the 2 outside edges, like the 2 diagonals going back? Ah, what do I want? I seem to have free reign on that decision. And then going down here, oh, that's tall. Okay, so technically this goes 3 above what I have built. But then this only goes 2 above what I have built. Does that matter? I don't want to put a roof on it right now. How do you get to the top layer? Crap. Maybe I should just go find stairs. Alright, so that goes around there. Crap! Alright, so they have their lower roof here. But I don't think it matters. Like, this is friggin' 4 blocks thick. Okay, so I may not go the full 3. I'll just go, like, the 2 higher. I could pencil it. That feels like... I don't know. It almost feels like it's not worth it to try to pencil it. Just because penciling it is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, so I may go the 5 high to get this in. And that'll let us also complete these, and it'll leave us with an unfinished roof. So I may do that. The rest of that just kind of goes up and does whatever. Worry about putting a ceiling on that later. Outside, I was in fact right. The left side of that does not have the thing. Only going up to there, though, so nobody cares. So it has a band there. What's that band? That's that band. Okay, and that's its only band. So it does band around on the top, but nowhere else. Okay. Just try. I don't know. I don't like that tone. You don't tell me what to do. No, it feels like it would be a pain in the butt to do because those do have a maximum height. And, like, what can I do? I can pencil out here. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Oh wow, it actually gave me the whole height. Heck yeah. It's just a friggin' thick roof is what it is. I could have sworn their height was only like friggin'... I could have sworn their height was only like... maximum height was only like 15 or something. Okay, yeah, that does that, and then we got that, and then we have like friggin' 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just a mass. How do I delete it? If I don't want it. Is there anything else that I was wondering about? Maybe I can use this just to see inside. I don't even have to draw a blueprint. Oh, you know, I was kind of curious about this tower. Look at that mass! The absolute beast. The unit of a tower. Wow, I'm really surprised that that's block the whole way down. I really would have expected that to be dirt or something. I'm trying to think of something else that I can even get to easily. Yeah, like I can't think of anything else that's easy to get to. That I'm genuinely curious about. Like, I kind of want to know what's under this place. But you can't really check that without penciling the entire castle. What happens if I do different heights? Ooh, that's actually nice. It lowers. Can I just, like... Or what's under you? Oh, there's a room under you. Man, just friggin' hit the fill command. Just hit the fill command with those castle blocks. Alright, well, if I can do that... Let's go, I don't know, here. Maybe I can't place it there. Oh, it's hollow! Ah! No, that's the jail! Okay, that's the jail. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Because I want to go out the other side. I found the maximum size! Oh yeah, and it does get taller as I get that way. And then at some point it just says, okay, you know what, you've done enough. Man, the absolute mass of castle blocks this place is. My interior's made of wood. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright, let's finish this son of a gun up so I can go to bed. Handcrafted wood. I made all that wood myself. Didn't use a fill tool or nothing. Can you see the block count of this blueprint? I didn't check. 10 trillion. Yeah, will I be able to finish Midenhall before the quarantine lifts? Given the current state of how the idiots in this country are handling it, I feel like this quarantine is gonna last for a really long time. That or eventually they just say, you know what, just quarantine's over, fend for yourselves. If this is the end of humanity as we know it, then so be it. We made $1. Okay, so I did confirm that. Do I want to do this over here? Like, it hecks with this. But it makes this look correct. And it hides this. I feel like this is the better option. Okay, so I said we were going to go up 2 more. I need more windows. Hmm. Crap. Okay, so what do I need? I need more windows. And I need more corner units. I don't need a ton more windows. Hope. Okay, so I think these are 1, 2, 3, 4 With a 5th in the middle? Yeah. Hmm. Needed more windows than I thought. Farewell. So I didn't make bottom pieces, which I need for this, so, you know, that's cool. Oh. Okay, so I need the corner pieces for that. I'm not going to be touching the rest of this out here because it may go places. Let's see here. So it's the base. How many do I need? I can just make more if I need more. Come back. And I need more windows. Okay, that's all the higher. I'm making this because any higher, and I would have to ceiling this, and then we're gonna go places, so I'm not gonna mess with that. We are done up there. Except that I have to put these down. And there we go. Got that built up, got our little rooms, got the banding along the outside. Got that doing something. Okay, so that is fine, but that's also the ceiling gets weird, so... No idea what happens with this weird, the weird little, like, cubes on the side here, but it's fine. You're bored, go to sleep, it's nighttime. I think we're good for now. Because our next step from here is gonna be expanding out into the lower realms. And we're prepped for that on every front. Well, I mean, that may not look like a lot, but there's a lot of nuance that went into doing that. And I do feel like parts of the castle later on will go faster than this did. Because there's a lot of bigger, more open areas, and everything from here on out is mostly flat. Not all of it. There's some weird height stuff. And hey, we also don't have to, like, invent a corner pillar. So yeah, I mean, that may not look like too much, but, like, that's the whole chapel, and that's this whole little higher level here. So we can work next on more the lower level. Given how progress was on this, I don't really know what to expect to be able to get done next week. I'm gonna be honest, I got no idea. A lot of the rooms are twice as big as this hallway, though, so I feel like we can knock out a pretty hefty chunk. There, we can look at it from afar. Like, look at that. That's that whole chapel done. And the front of this castle is starting to take shape. Like, it does something now. It goes somewhere instead of just kind of being a staircase into the wood sea. Is it strange that I think I'm gonna miss this wood ocean when I'm done? You'll always know it's there. Alright, well, I'm gonna head. That's gonna do me for tonight. You know, here's a thought. So I only mapped out so much around here. Once you're flying on this thing, does anything prevent you? Like, there's nothing that can really stop you from just going out to sea. I feel like they'd give you a similar thing as happened in... No, apparently you can just go. Ugh! There, that's how big the map is. Yep, wall right there. Camera even sees it. It's a lot of unused space, but it kind of serves a purpose. For one, you can't build out here. So they don't have to save data out here. Like, you can't build over deep ocean. So they don't have to save data out there. So the space is taking up no save data. So it could honestly extend out for almost infinity and not add anything. And what it does do is it gives you a pretty substantial area of water if you did want to try to go out into the ocean, where it felt like you were going out into an endless ocean. Like, for something that's effectively free, they give you a lot of space so it feels like a proper endless ocean. Yeah, also prevents the horizon from freaking out. Like, it serves a lot of purposes being that large. So it's not really like it's not like wasted space per se. In fact, they're probably making the best use out of it. Like, if you wanted to build out there, that'd be a whole new can of worms. So given that it's free space, I think they did a pretty good job with it. Anyway, I'm heading out. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for keeping me company while I'm working on this. I gotta think up topics of discussion or something so we can start chatting about stuff while I'm going. I actually kind of had one today. I kind of had one today, but then I wasn't sure if I wanted to like dive into something that like that. So I don't know. It's also not so much a point of discussion as it is something that I want to rant about, and I shouldn't just go, "Hey guys, this random thing ticked me off this week. Let me dump it on you." You can request chat topics from Hey, there's an idea. Tips come in, tell me what the Give me something to chat about for a while because I'm bad at thinking up stuff myself. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun keeping me company while I'm doing all this. Special thanks to everybody who sent in some tips and bits and subs. Stuff keeps me going. It genuinely does. I'm really appreciative for that. Like, that kind of stuff lets us keep doing this for you guys. So, thank you. Good night, everybody.